I'm ready whenever you are.
Our first drive will begin at the 25. First down, love to pass. Into heavy traffic and it's intercepted.
Just what I wanted.
Picked off by Dayon Buchanan. And he's going to return it to the 21-yard line. And certainly, look, you're on the road in the playoffs. That is a suboptimal start, opening drive INT.
And, partner, sometimes I wonder, do these teams talk about it to such an extent that
too easy.
Talk yourself into the turnover when you're trying to avoid it?
Yeah, maybe they get a little too worried about keeping the football, and then you give it to the other team right off the bat. And look, we said it, on the road, this is just a terrible, terrible start for them.
It is, and now they've got to rely on their defense.
Now this one to his tight end out on the right side. And the Niners are going to be set up with a first and goal here as the tackle made at the 9. It's a good gain of 11, sets him up first and goal. 9-yard line. And perhaps now close to the first points of this divisional round game as it's first and goal. Throwing now is Tagovailoa. He sets up the screen to Jones.
Oh, dude, eat that block.
Touchdown, San Francisco. A 9-yard touchdown grab. And the Niners have taken the early lead. Things could just not have started any better for them. They get the turnover, the football right away, able to capitalize on offense for 6.
And we're talking about setting a tone in any game, right? The first points of a ball game. How about during the playoffs? Vitally important, and they've done that in this one.
That'll be taken about a yard deep. And ultimately, he stopped right where he would have been if he had simply gone down to a knee at the 25. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. Not the start that they were hoping for. The interception on the first play of the game. It leads to 6 points the other way. How do you rebound from here?
A little bit of humor. Got to laugh that one off. And
See ya!
Funny, but kind of like, can you?
And now off to the races down the right side. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Dalvin Cook. 75 yards. And the Buccaneers are an extra point away from tying up this football game. It's up and good. So these teams match touchdowns here in the first quarter, and we're tied 7-7. Boy, tie game, first quarter, but still they're going to go with the onside kick. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away.
You pussy. Die for that.
So unsuccessful there on the onside kick try.
You right? Yeah, you look hammered.
On first down, Tagovailoa. They'll tussle for it, and this is going to be
because it was chilled.
And he's going to get this inside the 30.
Good for us.
There as the drive marches forward. Tagovailoa working out of the gun. Looking left side, Andrews with it complete. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2. We've seen quite a bit of the short passing game here early on first quarter, haven't we?
We have, and I think it works a couple of ways for this team because, number one, you throw the short game until they stop it. And if they're not going to stop it, you keep throwing it, and occasionally you'll break a tackle and turn into a bigger gain. Also, if they start to creep
Dude, hit stick against truck stick and just a flat out miss.
Take it deep, and now you get some of those big shots downfield.
From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. And again, it's Tagovailoa. This will be caught at about the 6. And Andrews lost the football. And it's picked up by the Buccaneers. And the return will stop him well inside the 20 at the 15-yard line. Obviously, you got to hold on to the football, but I've got to give credit to the defense there. Good job of knocking it free.
Yeah, because a lot of the time we just blame the offensive players for not taking care of it. How about the effort of the defensive players?
Hey, shut your mouth.
Guys are going to, and if they're good, anticipate the contact coming and try and cover up the football. And they still find ways to knock it free.
And he's going to get him about 3 yards yards closer. He's down to about the 2. The ball carrier.
Brandon, all things
Would
considered,
you throw me?
they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain, considering the blitz that they just had against them.
They'll try and run for it with Jones. And Jones is not going to have the first down as they stop him short. Tough sledding. They lose a yard there on 3rd.
Sometimes in the run game, you can make the argument that quickness beats size. And how about the example right here?
Line of scrimmage, the 2. They can still get a first down if they just get a yard out of this on 4th and very short. They'll run it with Jones. And across the goal line, into the end zone, touchdown 49ers. Aaron Jones with his 2nd touchdown in this opening quarter. And the 49ers have now taken the lead. He's showing the different ways he can hit you in this first quarter. 1 rushing, 1 receiving touchdown.
He's showing us he's not just a stereotype, isn't he? Not just a guy who carries the ball in the backfield, can get out into space, make plays with his hands downfield. That's a pretty good combination right there.
Defensively, you'd prefer to be going against the stereotype, wouldn't you?
At least you know where he is, right? That gives you a chance to get more people to him and get him on the ground.
Jakeem Grant on the return. The Bucs take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And coming off a one-play drive that was so deflating for the defense, what's their mentality? How do they rally here and stop this offense?
Well, hopefully there's some determination that sets in because they weren't ready to go on the last one. Give all the credit to the offensive guys for getting it done, but to allow a run of that length, that's just not being prepared. So now, are they determined? Are they ready to read their keys and make the proper plays?
And we'll see how determined they are. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Dayon Buchanan coming in hard that time on the blitz, and he gets him down. It's a loss of 4. Third down, Dalvin Cook. And he is not going to get the first down as they'll spot this at about the 28. 3 yards won't be enough here as that'll bring up 4th down. On 4th down, they snap it to Love. Now the ball comes loose. And now this is scooped up by the 49ers. And his guys are going to take over
Fuck you.
at the 39-yard line. And the aggressive play call simply does not work out. You're on your own side of the field here. Punt it, right?
Yeah, I would agree with that. There's a time for analytics and a time for being aggressive, but not with this field position. There's also a time for good old football 101 sense.
Yeah.
Punt it away. Let your defense take over with better field position.
At the 19-yard line. That's the end of the first quarter with the score.
They show run with 3 tight ends here on 1st down. They'll run it with Jones. Adrian Amos up to make the tackle.
Whenever we talk about the best strong safeties, one word constantly comes up, and that's instincts. Being able to diagnose run or pass and make the appropriate moves.
He crashed down hard there. He was ready for that running play. Tua wants to throw it on 2nd down. And across the chalk into the end zone. It's a 49er touchdown. An 18-yard touchdown grab. And the Niners are able to stretch their lead. Great corner route there. Not only able to catch it, turn it upfield, and get into the end zone.
It usually involves a little bit of an extra move, doesn't it? You've got to get them thinking that you're moving to the middle of the field and you're breaking away to that corner. Boy, that was well executed.
And Lambeau now, after the touchdown, he'll kick this one away. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
The Bucs take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And last time, not only the turnover, but that turned into 6 points. They got to make up for that here.
We always hear about empty possessions, but some are worse than others. You can have an empty possession, punt the ball away, get yourself set to play defense, but when you turn it over, it changes momentum, and when they take it downfield and punch it in on you, that's a bad possession all the way around.
Yeah, but you're hungry to get back out there, aren't you?
You better be, because otherwise, it's going to be a long day for you.
And he goes out of bounds just shy of the 45. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains.
Well, that last run makes this a 100-yard night. I've loved the way he's hit the holes. He's been quick, he's been decisive, and he's been a whole lot of fun to watch.
And nearly picked off there. Almost intercepted. Instead, second down.
Incomplete. It's now 2nd and 10.
Cook. And he's going to bull his way forward to the 48. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a third down.
A gain of 4.
Love looking to throw it. He's got his man. That's Hardman. And he is going to have the Buccaneers first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. His first reception of the divisional round matchup, but it's good for a first down as well. Cook with a run on first down, but he'll only manage a couple there before he's taken down.
He's brought down.
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
And down he goes. The 49ers get there.
Now, someone's been up to the task so far in this game. They are already up a couple of scores, Brandon, and guess what? I think they're just going to pin their ears back now and get upfield, get after the quarterback.
Been such an impressive first half to get that lead. This is out quickly to the right. And he'll be taken down well before the first at about the 36-yard line. They'll get 11, but it'll still lead to a fourth down.
I think that we all figured when he caught it that short of the marker, that the defense almost relaxed and said, we got this covered. And then all of a sudden, space to run after the catch. And now they're screaming, somebody get him down. Fortunately, they got to him and forced the fourth down.
These playoff games have a tendency to be tight. You have to wonder if that missed field goal could haunt them later.
Yeah, we're always looking for the key plays, right? The ones that we're going to magnify. Usually those happen in the second half or later in the game. This might be the key play of the game showing up here in the first half.
Now we've got whistles and a timeout here. Yeah, it looks like we've got a 49er that's down on the field. While the training staff takes a peek, we'll take a break. Man open left side, it's Williams. That catch good for only a couple.
And that's a good job there by the corner. We do talk about this a lot, that a lot of corners see their job as simply covering receivers. Tackling isn't everyone's thing. But in this case, he came up quickly and made a nice, sure tackle.
We remind you, as we've done all year, that coming up at halftime, we will visit with Jonathan Coachman, standing by in Orlando. He'll let you know what's going on here on a very eventful divisional round weekend. The throw here to Andrews, the tight end. And this is going to lead to another first down as the tackle's made at the Bucs 18. That one goes for 24 yards. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. And it's complete. In the end zone, touchdown 49ers. Mark Andrews there to make the grab. And the 49ers add on to their lead.
And that was a beautiful ball right there as he waited for his tight end to come uncovered in the end zone, so give him points for patience as well. Delivered it right where it needed to be for 6 points.
Extra point tacked on by Lambeau. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And a first half that really has not been kind to them. A late opportunity here to maybe make some inroads on this deficit before half.
And this drive's going to go a long way towards...
That's caught inside the 20. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Mecole Hardman, 75 yards. And the Bucs are able to cut in now to that deficit. And we didn't even get a chance to settle in for that drive. A quick strike of 75 yards, and they find the end zone.
Don't you get the sense that film study was behind this one, that they saw something that they thought they could take advantage of? The key is calling it in the right situation, knowing when it exists to go to it. They did exactly that. They've got to feel really good about what they did in advance of this game.
Just looking down at the sideline now, their defense is like, man, can you have strung that out just a few plays? Give us a break. Back out there.
Hey, man, give that water break and get on out there and play.
And he's he's able to get
No,
across midfield
turned
and
off
get
and
into
I did
Buccaneer
switch it back.
territory. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be second down.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
Here's Jones. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, San Francisco. Aaron Jones saving his best for the playoffs with his 3rd touchdown of the game. And the 49ers add 6 to their lead. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead.
Niners 35, Buccaneers 13.
And Lambeau now, after the touchdown, he'll kick this one away. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
5-yard line. The Bucs take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession.
And you're under a minute to go in the half, a first half that hasn't been particularly kind to you. How do you think they'll play this?
Well, I think the smart approach is to run out the clock, lick your wounds at the half, and see if you can come up with a strategy to play better in the second. But there's also something to challenging your offense right here. You know, hey, guys, you help dig this hole. See if you can get us out of it a little bit before the half runs out. Let's go make some plays.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. To throw again. Love completes it to Hardman. And they're able to get this one across the 35. Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in the first half of play. First down, going to the air with Love.
No way, dude.
Rager, but it's intercepted. Trevor Williams with a pick. And into the end zone, a pick 6 for the 49er D as they score the touchdown. And we'll see if that pick 6 looms large as this game continues, because we've seen plays like that alter a lot of playoff contests over the years.
I would agree with that totally. And you often think to yourself, why do they alter it so much? Because after games, don't we hear coaches and players say, well, one play doesn't usually determine the outcome? But I don't think that's really true, do you? Because there's times when we see plays like that, and all of a sudden the momentum jumps to that team side, it deflates the other side, and they never pick it back up. And then things really go from there, don't they?
That's the thing for me. We talk about momentum changes. A play like that is the ultimate momentum change.
5-yard line.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession.
We're under 20 seconds to go in the half. I'm guessing the wise play here is be safe.
That is the wise play, because if you think about trying to fool them here, here's what you're facing. You're facing a loosened up secondary, playing a lot deeper than normal. So even if you run some type of misdirection, you're only going to fool them for a second or so. And guess what? They're so deep, they're really not going to be out of position. Take the knee, get to the locker room.
Setting up the screen for Cook. And he will lose yardage on the play, back at his own 19-yard line. And this offense going to elect to burn a timeout with 5 seconds remaining in quarter number 2. Well, that second down completion, something of a disaster, and now they're left with 3rd and long. Final play of the half, Love. Taking a deep shot here for Hardman. And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked off by Tony Jefferson. And he will be brought down as time is now run out on this first half of action. So we've come upon halftime here in this NFC divisional round matchup. As we'll send you back over to Orlando with our EA Sports halftime report, here's Jonathan Coachman. And how about this line out of the locker room? An onside kick attempt. A trip to the NFC title game hanging in the balance. Second half action back underway. A very interesting call and one that backfires. I know they're losing, Charles, but boy, to start the second half with the onside kick, risky.
Felt like a sense of urgency from their side, coupled with, you and I both know the special teams coordinators, they sell their key plays each and every week to the head coach, don't they? And I'm guaranteeing he's been selling this one. We can get it, coach, we can get it. And that came together with that sense of urgency you talked about.
A really good pickup of 28 yards. So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material. Oh, there's that man again. It's complete. And they'll bring him down at the 18-yard line. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down.
On the pickup. 2nd and 6 at the 18-yard line.
From the gun, it's Tua. He's going to have the hook up to Ross. And the 49ers are going to be set up with a 1st and goal here as the tackle made at the 9. 2 catches now in this divisional round matchup. That one, a 1st down. Tua to throw again. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Adrian Amos with a pick. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. He's had a fantastic rookie season, made a lot of lovely throws, but that wasn't one of them.
Well, we got to give him one, don't we? I mean, with the year he's having, a lot easier for he and his teammates to accept that throw because for the most part, what they've seen, it's been pretty sensational.
It'll be a gain of 9, and it'll be 2nd and about a yard.
Brings up 2nd and 1 at the 15-yard line.
Here's Love. And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. Picked off by the linebacker, Demario Davis.
Touchdown.
This D wanted to put it away before we even get to the 4th quarter, widening that margin a bit further.
And while they won't just empty the bench just yet, if you're a backup, start loosening up. I think you'll get a chance to play before this one is over now with that type of a cushion.
Point after by Lambeau, up and good. And the lead will swell by 1 more. So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
25-yard line.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. They're sort of seeing themselves spiral out of control. Let's see if they can get things back on track.
And this is where the coaches...
It's caught inside the 25. Touchdown, Tampa Bay.
Complete to
Calvin Ridley, 75 yards. And the Bucs are able to get a score back.
So, my man, another touchdown. They're looking like the #1 seed that they earned throughout the year. Looking pretty dominant right now.
We knew the road to the Super Bowl would run right through this stadium. Somebody's going to have to come in here and beat these guys. Good luck. I don't think it's happening this weekend.
No, definitely not this weekend. And for anyone else out there, bring your game.
Buyer beware. The risk-reward of the onside kick. When you don't get it, the risk comes out to play, and here they gave up great field position.
And that's the key to everything because you're trying your best to press advantages when you have them, and field position leads you to that type of play calling, and whether you want to blitz or whether you want to throw the ball deep, those types of things. Now they've given up that type of field position, the advantage is switched to their opponent.
7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch.
7 brings up 2nd and
On 2nd down, it's Jones. And this won't be enough to pick up the first. A gain of 2, 3rd and 1.
the ball carrier.
If they're going to get a first down out of this, they're going to have to earn it because there's been tough going in the interior there. And here we are on 3rd and 1. Be prepared. Brace yourself. Going to be some contact going on.
And he gets it to the 32. Good enough for a first down.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
And only able to get 2 here. Stopped at the 30. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. Now they'll throw with Tagovailoa. Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Oh, that's got to frustrate him a little bit because they nearly got to him there, and it would have been the first sack of the game. Instead, they're able to influence the release, and they did force the incomplete pass.
The 22 is the line to gain here on 3rd down. Looking to pass. Tua. That's going to be caught. And they are able to stop him.
What?
He does take it all the way to the 2. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. Tua. And he hauls it in the end zone. Touchdown, San Francisco. Odell Beckham, his second touchdown of the night. And the 49ers continue to roll.
In order to lead in a game, you're going to get plenty of contributors, but that's his second touchdown catch of this game. He's one of the key guys in this one.
And you better believe he'll be looking for the hat trick here as this one continues to go. And Lambeau now, after the touchdown, he'll kick this one away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
Their own 25-yard line.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And following that long touchdown pass, a one-play drive last time, see if the defense, you know they're ready. They don't want that to happen again.
And you would have thought they would have been ready the last time. I mean, that's what you work on all the time. Make sure that no one gets behind you. That's the cardinal sin of defense, not giving up the long pass. They did. Let's see how they adjust.
And now a throw here secured by his running back out of the backfield. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead. Now on 3rd down, Love. And going deep for Hill. And they almost had another one. They are all over the football in this game. Nearly another pick. Now 4th down.
That is.
Well, when you've got a tight end who can run, you've got to give him a shot to unlock the defense. Want to see what they can get, taking the big shot downfield. That one winds up incomplete.
Now on 4th down, they throw the deep ball, but it winds up to be incomplete. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And the Niners take over in terrific field position. Tua now on 1st down. His throw caught right around the 6. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, San Francisco. Marquise Goodwin, 28 yards. And this offense is running away with this one. And the lead grows even larger here in the 3rd quarter.
Makes the score Niners 63. Buccaneers 20. Josh Lambeau set to kick off.
And Lambeau now, after the touchdown, he'll kick this one away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
25-yard line.
Yes.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And last time this unit was out here, costly turnover, and then that turned into 6 points. They've got to make amends.
And how many times have we sat in meetings with coaches and they use the term complementary football? Offense take care of the defense, defense take care of the offense. That didn't happen on the last possession. This is a chance for them to pick themselves back up and help their team.
Yeah, we'll see if they can recoup and recover.
29-yard line.
Now a 2nd down throw for Love here. Forced out to his left. He'll try and run it. 8 yards that time, able to take off, and the result is a 1st down. 1 quarter remains for a trip to the NFC title game. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Buccaneers 20.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, it's Love. Taking a deep shot here for Hardman. And this will be incomplete.
Oh, I'm surprised.
Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration of body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
A 2nd down throw for Love. Taking a deep shot here for Hardman.
Dude, what is Jordan Love's problem? Can he only throw the ball like 40 yards?
Way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
This defense was definitely alert to the possibility of
Apparently not.
and they were more than ready for it.
They
got the lead, fourth quarter. Maybe can expect more passes like that downfield. And the Niners get there and bring him down.
That right now, that's a defeated team out there. I think you can see it totally in their body language.
Hands on hips, heads low. It's just been a struggle from the start.
Yeah, this team has been thoroughly beaten right from the word go.
Love to throw for it on fourth. Airing it out, looking for Ridley. And this is going to be incomplete.
Dude, what is going on?
The Bucs try it on fourth down, but come up empty.
Why can he only throw the ball like 40 yards?
Field position. Now a first down carry. It's Williams. Absolutely nobody fooled there. He's going nowhere fast as he stopped behind the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
Brings up 2nd and 11. At the 20.
On second down, Tua. Caught left side, it's Beckham. And finally down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. He's been big, 2 touchdowns earlier. Now he's got a first down here. Tagovailoa working out of the gun, eluding the pressure right. And that
Of
is
course he
caught
completes
on the
it.
right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. The throw took him a little too far. It's second down. They'll try again here from the 7 on 2nd and goal. Here's Tagovailoa to throw. Flushed out right. Toward the pylon, caught. And just shy of the goal line as he's out of bounds right at the 1. The catch good for 6 yards, but now it's 3rd and goal. And he'll get blown up behind the line of scrimmage, back at the 6.
Just a simple run play there on 3rd and 1, but this D was up to the challenge and stopped him. Bring it up 4th down.
On for the field goal. A 23-yard attempt.
And Lambeau will put this one through. And that will just add 3 more to a lead that's already out of hand. So it's 3 more points, and that widens this thing out even further here in the 4th.
And you know in this league, you can never have enough points, but this widens it out, as you said, and now it's all about ball control, isn't it?
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. Their hopes of advancing past this divisional round hanging by a thread, if that, as they begin here with a 1st and 10 on the wrong side of the scoreboard. They take a shot downfield there, but it winds up falling incomplete.
This defense is continuing to contest every deep ball that is thrown downfield. And look, it doesn't matter whether you're playing man or zone. Eventually, that becomes man on man, and you got to trust yourself and go up at that moment of truth and make a play on the football.
Airing it out, looking for Ridley. And this is, oh my goodness, he pulled it in one-handed. And he finally goes down, but not before reaching the 21.
Play of 54 yards.
Jordan Love ready on first down here. Stepping up, he'll try and run. Give him 10 that time, escaping the danger, running with it, and picking up a first down.
First down, Tampa Bay.
Now Love. Stepping up, he's going to keep it. He'll get 8 on the scramble there. It'll be 2nd and a couple. From the 4, it's 2nd and a couple.
On the pickup, brings up 2nd and 2.
Throwing, Love.
Dude,
And the pressure will get
hell
to
yeah.
him. He goes down.
Give me holding.
Now
There we
is
go.
a flag on the play, but this looks like holding on the offense. Kind of surprised they accept the penalty.
The only thing that comes to mind for me is they want to move them back 5 yards because they feel good about their defense. But in most situations, you take the down. That's what counts more.
And strong running there as he's inside the 10 and down to the 8-yard line.
Buchanan made the
It'll be a gain of 5, and it's going to bring up a 3rd and about 7 left. They run it again with Cook. And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. So it's Buccaneer football as we welcome you back. They come up on a 4th down situation with things not looking particularly rosy. And he'll try and throw here on the fake. The fake field goal catches everyone by surprise. And the Bucs are able to at least knock this deficit down a bit.
And that touchdown, well, it barely puts a dent in this lead. And unfortunately, I'm having too many flashbacks right now. I remember getting beat down like this playing before.
Oh, yeah? College, high school?
College, not a heck of a lot of
nice, buddy.
Playing and trying to tackle an elusive tailback, ended up scoring 4 touchdowns, 226 yards. He scored so many times and had so many great runs. I knew every note to their school's fight song.
Bet that ice bath felt extra cold afterwards, too.
Oh, no, there was no ice bath. You're just trying to get out of there before the reporters got to you.
Now it looks like he'll throw here.
Good SWAT. That's what we needed.
The intended receiver, Marquise Goodwin, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
When you look at the scoreboard, you'd think they'd be pretty comfortable right now with this lead, but these guys are absolutely not going to let up. They want to increase their lead, and they want to do it with a big play. Unable to connect in that attempt.
Ball on the 42 as they come up 2nd and 10. Now they'll toss to Jones running left. 1st down and much more here for Jones. And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals.
Apparently the week off hasn't hurt him one bit. 1,000-yard rush in the regular season. Got his first touchdown here in the playoffs. Perhaps the week off energized him.
A great article in the paper this morning basically saying that they would not have won the division without him. And he's not their only piece, but I think that's a fair statement.
It's easy to say it this way. He's their main cog.
After the roughing penalty on the PAT, they'll kick off from 15 yards further upfield.
The Bucs take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
They start the drive with Cook. Oh, he's got some breathing room. And now look at this. Big gain.
Of course.
And now this is scooped up by the 49ers.
All right, you've had to put up with me in this booth. I'm going to try and be simple this time and succinct. It simply has not been their night.
Dude, he fumbled twice last game. I shouldn't have even won my last game.
Without a doubt. I mean, they've tried, but nothing is ever really taken throughout the game. That's why they're down so big.
And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
They're certainly not letting up on the pressure in this one. And oftentimes you hear this expression, all gas, no break from defenses. But in this case, it's the offense still throwing the football up big in the 4th quarter.
And for one of the first times all night, he is going to go nowhere as they bury him behind the line. That's a big loss of 3, and it brings up 3rd down.
Back at the 46-yard line.
Again, it's Jones. 1st down and much more here for Jones. 20, 10, 5.
What's up?
And he will lose yardage here to the
I didn't mean to do that.
31-yard line. It'll be a loss of 15 on the play. And that'll bring up 4th
Oh, no, I don't
down.
care.
Here's
I was trying to run the
Jamie
clock
down.
out.
Always a good sign when your first punt comes in the 4th quarter. And here's a very low-line drive, almost whiffed on it. And this kick will be touchdown as they spot it inside the 45-yard line.
At their own 44-yard line.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. This is just an exercise in futility. Do you even bother running a play here offensively?
I wouldn't, because now is not going to erase what's happened during the game. So after it's over, you're going to go to the film, find out where the game was really lost. But this is not a situation now where you're going to make up for anything.
We'll see what they do here. And they'll work this down to the 40-yard line, tackled there. Their coaching staff, they were pretty adamant beginning of the year. Our goal
time
is
is
to get
it?
to the Super Bowl. Well, they made it to the playoffs at
Two.
4-1, but
I'm probably
they
gonna play
fall
some
a little bit
COD.
short.
And to me, once again, it exemplifies just how difficult it is to not just make the playoffs,
Not till
but to win
noon.
games in the playoffs. So you can set your goals high,
Yeah,
but
we're going to
anything is
Foxborough.
off during that time. You have some key injuries, or you just don't play well. You get a bad matchup where that team just has better strength
I don't
than
really
you in
care.
certain areas. This is how it ends. So I don't think it's a total loss. They didn't get where they wanted to go.
So
Yeah, it's like a tiny map, and you get respawned as long as you have someone on your team alive.
I'm Brandon Gott. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. The 49ers get the win here
If
at
they're
home
on
as we
Warzone,
say
I'll probably
so long
play
from
Warzone
Santa
if we
Clara.
have room, if you want to play. I mean, if there's not a lobby, I probably just won't even play. I'll play some Cyber for a little bit, but